Hey guys, Average Adversary here, and as you can see I got back my vehicle, which is nice, but it's not 100% fixed. So before I get started in this video, I just want to share one word of advice. Be knowledgeable in anything and everything that you have to deal with in life. You see, I was too dependent on the experts in a field that I thought they would be able to figure out exactly what was wrong with this vehicle until I finally decided just last night to just do some research. Google was my friend. Try to look up some of the symptoms of the issues I've been having, and I'm 98% sure I figured out what's wrong with my vehicle. Once that's fixed, I'm pretty sure it's going to be where it needs to be, but it's going to cost me a couple $100s more, and I could have saved myself a couple $100 if I had just done this research on my own a long time ago. So, learn from my hard lesson, guys. Be knowledgeable in the stuff that you do. Anyways, let's get into this video. Hey guys, so this video is the first episode in my little mini-series, the best 4K camera under 1K that's right for you. Basically, this video I'm going to focus on features that prospective 4K filmmakers should be interested in, and I'll be highlighting the best 4K camera or camcorder that handles each feature the best. I said best a lot just now. Okay. Oh, and a little disclaimer before you ask, so do you own all these 4K cameras under 1K that you can do a side-by-side comparison to see how good they really are? And the answer is no. I ain't rich. Not yet. I'm just a guy who's read and watched a lot of video reviews and watched a lot of video samples for each of these cameras, and I've basically compiled all that information that I've gathered into this series to help you guys find the right camera for you. Also, I've updated my video description to show links of the stuff that I'll be talking about in this videos for you to check out for yourself. Anyways guys, let's get into the first feature, and with no order of preference, I'm going to start with depth of field. Okay, most 4K cameras and camcorders, whatever you're aiming at, most of them will provide an image that is showing a high depth of field where almost everything in the scene will be in focus. But if you're looking for a blurred cinematic background look, you want that bokeh, you're going to need a camera that's a little bit more versatile. So you want something that'll provide to you a nice shallow depth of field. And out of the box, I'm going to give this win to the Panasonic LX100. The Panasonic LX100 has a micro four thirds image size sensor, which is not the largest sensor, but it's not the smallest, and it lets in a decent amount of light. Plus, it has the highest f-stop out of all the cameras out of the box, with a lens that goes up to f1.7. Of course, I have to mention the Panasonic G7 and the Samsung NX500. Those cameras have interchangeable lenses, so you could buy a lens that go up to f1.4 and potentially be even better than the Panasonic LX100. But like I said, I'm giving it out of the box win to the Panasonic LX100 because you do have to spend some money to get better lenses to slap on those interchangeable lens cameras. Okay, next up I want to talk about record time, and the obvious loser here is the Sony RX100 Mark IV, because let's face it, only 5 minutes of recording time for 4K footage, and overheating issues if you try to push that little compact camera past its 5-minute mark. No thanks. And then the Panasonic LX100 and Samsung NX500 is only 15 minutes. That's still not great. So they're out as well. So you got the runners up with the Panasonic G7 and the Panasonic FZ1000. Those give you 30 minutes of recording time. But then the obvious winners here are the 4K camcorders like the Panasonic VX970 and the Sony AX33. Those camcorders don't have a recording time limit like the cameras. So basically they record as long as they have battery life. And if this chart that I found is to be believed, the Sony edges out the Panasonic with battery life. So the winner here is going to go to the Sony AX33. And speaking of Sony, the next category is image stabilization. And when it comes to image stabilization, Sony is a boss. No, seriously. Balance, optical, steady shot. Boss. So for the sweetest image stabilization, you're going to look on the camcorder side, you're going to look at the Sony AX33, and on the camera side, you're going to look at the Sony RX100 Mark IV. And you just need to check in the video description the image stabilization test that you see with the Sony AX33 just to see how stable that thing looks compared to the runner-up, which is the Panasonic VX970, where you can see on that camera you have their 5-axis optical image stabilization. That isn't bad looking, but damn, Sony takes the cake. Anyways, guys, just apologizing ahead for the video and audio quality that you're getting right now. I don't have any lights to brighten up, even though this is early in the morning, this dark overcast. We have a lot of rain right now. And because my computer is down, I'm not really going to do any major editing, so I'm not taking out my little audio recording device, and I'm not going to have time to try to sync audio with video. So I'm just using the audio from the camera. It's not the best, but hey, gotta get these videos out. So that's it for now, but if you like this video, found it informative, please smash that like button. Subscribe for more content to come, like the rest of this series, which will be out, I think tomorrow I should have my next episode. So that's it for now. I'm out.